Welcome back to the Phantom Gourmet. I don't care what age you are or where you're from. Absolutely everybody loves a good cupcake. And our next stop isn't your typical run-of-the-mill cupcake shop. It's actually an entire cupcake city. Forget New York. There's a new city that never sleeps. At Cupcake City in Reading, Massachusetts, the kitchen works around the clock to come up with delicious flavors of mouth-watering cupcakes. And while this tiny treat shop may be small in size, the cupcakes are huge in flavor because owners Kristen Cataldo and Karen DiNapoli don't skimp when it comes to quality.
Because what we sell are gourmet cupcakes, and it's important to us to make sure that we not only use the best ingredients, but that we don't take the shortcuts, because you're going to end up tasting that in the flavor in the end.
It all started when these yummy mummies met one day at their son's school.
We hit it off and immediately started swapping recipes. Our main goal was to come up with recipes that were moist and delicious, and I think we nailed it.
These cupcakes are not only pleasing to the palate, but also a feast for the eyes, because Kristen and Karen are always experimenting with new flavors and with fondant, like these sinfully sweet Sin City-inspired treats.
We have a blast with fondant.
It reminds me of almost playing with Play-Doh. It's a sugar paste that you can form into different shapes.
And we can shape into pretty much everything, and we get some very strange requests. But at the end, you have a beautiful, very unique cupcake.
But if you just want something creative from the case, there's plenty to choose from. The salted caramel cupcakes combine sweet and salty flavors, just like the signature maple pancake cupcake topped with crispy bacon.
We resisted the bacon rage for a bit, and when we made it, we had customers try it with and without the bacon, and overwhelmingly, you had to have the bacon flavor, because it's a buttermilk cupcake that we make with maple syrup in the cupcake, so it tastes like pancakes and bacon.
There are even more amped-up twists on classics, like this spin on the Twinkie garnished with sugary sweet stars and filled with marshmallow cream, or this elevated version of the Hostess cupcake everybody loved as a child.
It's better than anything you ever remember. It is a moist, light chocolate cupcake with a marshmallow cream filling and then a chocolate ganache on top.
The s'mores will take you back to summer nights by the fire with dense chocolate cake, graham cracker crust, and marshmallow frosting. And the strawberry shortcake takes that fresh, light dessert and puts it in cupcake form for a year-round treat.
I think what makes it so delicious is the fresh strawberry compote that we fill the cupcake with. We use fresh strawberries, we cook it slowly, we sweeten it perfectly, and it's delicious.
The cupcake cases are fully stocked with fall flavors as well. There are caramel apple cupcakes and even a pumpkin spice cupcake that's like Thanksgiving in a bite.
So the pumpkin cupcake really reminds me of those crisp fall days. It's got that great pumpkin flavor and the different spices that you would also think of a pumpkin pie.
Beyond the seasonal stuff, there are plenty of cupcakes you'll find in the shop year-round, like gingerbread made with crystallized ginger, and cinnamon streusel baked with real cinnamon chips inside. And then there's the hot fudge sundae, which not only looks good, but tastes great.
I love the chocolate chips are baked in the batter, and then there's a creamy vanilla buttercream on top, and of course a cherry tops it off.
And while nothing beats eating all of these fabulous treats, serving them to smiling customers feels pretty good too.
Anybody that is coming in the shop, they're happy. They're getting a cupcake. That's wonderful.